Hey, TMG here. Just yesterday for a live stream I played the Lost Levels all the way through for the first time, and what a journey it was. But I couldn't help but feel like something was off. I discovered that the Lost Levels doesn't feel like a Mario game to me. And it is a bit ironic in a way, because despite Super Mario Bros. 2 USA not starting development as a Mario game, it feels more like a Mario game to me than the Lost Levels does when I'm playing it. I discovered that there is a simple philosophy in all Mario games that makes them feel like Mario games, and I discovered that the Lost Levels deviates from this philosophy. Now before we get deep into the video, I just want to clarify that I am not trying to create controversy, and that if you disagree with me on any of these points, please share your opinion in the comments. I can't wait to read them. There is a simple philosophy that makes Mario feel like Mario. You may notice that whenever you play a Mario game, it never feels unfair or like the game is punishing you for no reason. That's because Mario games aim to teach the players the basic mechanics of the game before helping the player learn and master these mechanics. For example, look at 1-1 of Super Mario Bros., where the first obstacle you encounter is a Goomba. This introduces the enemy to the player in a safe environment where they can learn to navigate around these enemies before being thrown into more challenging levels where these enemies are more of a threat. 1-1 of Super Mario Bros. 2 USA or Super Mario Bros. 3 do the exact same thing, where they introduce these obstacles in a safe environment before combining them with more difficult platforming. The Lost Levels does incorporate this philosophy in some aspects. For example, in 1-1 it does introduce the poison mushroom in a relatively safe environment where the player learns to avoid it, but the one problem with the poison mushroom is that it was made to confuse players who had previous knowledge of the mushroom power, therefore making the Lost Levels a more trial and error based game. There are invisible blocks meant to trip you up, bonus rooms that lead to death, and backwards warp zones. All of these things can only be learned through trial and error, which means the player would have to encounter them in the level first, be punished or killed by them, and then memorize the location of where these things are so they can avoid them. Here is some footage of me yesterday falling to some of these tricks. Whoa. You alright? I take a one, though. You're kidding me. Of course there's a troll block. No, I want the secret. What was the point of this secret? Nothing good. Unless I have a mushroom. Wait. Save this. There we go. Oh. Here, I'll make this easier. There we go. Oh. No, I forgot. It's a troll block. Mario games are about teaching the player how to avoid obstacles early on so that they can avoid them later in more difficult scenarios. But the Lost Levels ignores this philosophy in many ways by introducing elements that cannot be learned but only avoided through trial and error. For example, it's impossible to know where a troll block will be without falling victim to it first. This is why I think the Lost Levels is sort of an anti-Mario game. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you considered my points in this video. I'm I'm not in any way trying to say that The Lost Levels is a bad game. I'm just explaining my logic to why it doesn't feel quite like a Mario game to me. If you were interested, I did do a live stream playing Lost Levels yesterday, so check that out if you are interested. And I would very much appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. TMG out. Bye.